Hey guys, in this video I'll show you how to make liquid soap with just 5 ingredients, and it's pocket friendly. Like, you don't have to break a bank to make this liquid soap. So first, making use of Texapon, SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate, then we'll have our coloring, then we'll have our fragrance or perfume, and then water. So those are the 5 ingredients. So first of all, we want to start by dissolving the SLS. Now this SLS is white in color and it's like rice, like raw rice. It's like grain of rice. We do call it rice where we do get our chemicals. So when you go there, tell them you want to buy SLS, the one that looks like rice, and they will sell it to you. So now you dissolve the SLS in water. You stir it to combine very well. You mix it for up to like 4 to 5 minutes, and then you set it aside and allow it to run clear. So in this video I'm stirring the SLS. So I stirred it properly and then I kept it aside and allow it to settle down. So next, in another bowl, I'm making use of table salt. Sorry, I forgot to mention it before. A table salt. So I'm making use of 2 sachets of table salt. So the first one, I'll be dissolving the first sachet of table salt in 10 liters of water too. So I'll stir it very well, dissolve it very well, mix it very well.
Caller dispatched.
So I'm stirring and combining everything to mix together. Make sure you stir very well, because you really want the salt to dissolve properly. So I'm stirring and stirring. So after stirring, now in that your salt mixture, you add in your Texapon. This Texapon is SLES, which is sodium lauryl ether sulfate. Sodium lauryl ether sulfate. So when you go there, if you tell them Texapon, they will give it to you. They know the name. So now you mix that Texapon in that salt mixture. You mix to combine very well. Make sure you mix everything, because the Texapon is thick in nature, so you have to mix everything very well with the salt water to make it combine very well. So in this place, I noticed that the liter of water was very small because everything was too thick, so I added more water and then I filled this rubber up to the top, to the brim, sorry, and then I'm mixing the Texapon and this. So this is the Texapon and the salt mixture. See how thick it is. See how thick the consistency is. So I will set this aside to run clear and transparent. So I will set this aside and allow it to run clear. So due to time, I don't think I'll be waiting for it to run clear. You can only allow it to run clear if you're making a transparent liquid soap, but in this case I'm just making the normal usual liquid soap, not the transparent one. But if you're making the transparent one, you allow these two mixture to settle down and to run very clear. It will be as transparent as clear water, then you can use it. So this is the SLS, the first mixture that I mixed. That is that rice chemical with water. This is the first one, and then the Texapon. So this is the bowl I'll be using. In this bowl I'll add in the first mixture, which is that SLS mixture. I'll pour it in this bowl. I'll pour it in the bowl. So after pouring it in the bowl, I want to bring the camera closer so that I will show you how it is. So this is the SLS mixture. See how foamy it is. So normal, if you're making a transparent liquid soap, you allow all this foam to clear off. You allow it to mix very well and then clear off so that it will be transparent. But I'm not making the transparent liquid soap, I'm just making the normal liquid soap. So this is the SLS mixture. Now in this SLS mixture, I will add in this Texapon mixture to it. I'll pour in this Texapon mixture into the SLS mixture. So this is me pouring in the Texapon mixture into the SLS mixture. So after pouring in these two, you stir it consistently. You will stir it together. So in some cases it turns out very thick, but in some cases it doesn't turn out very thick. So because of the extra water that I added to the Texapon mixture, you see that it is not that thick. You see that my mixture is not that thick. So yeah, I went to get another spatula, a very good spatula that I'll use to mix the liquid soap. So this is my usual spatula. So now this is the Texapon and the SLS mixture. See how watery it is. It is not that thick, which is why I said we are making use of 2 table salts. So the first one was which I mixed with water, and then I added the Texapon. So now the second one will come in place, but I'll show you how I'm going to use the second one later in this video. So I'm mixing the SLS and the Texapon mixture. I'm mixing everything to combine very well. See, in liquid soap you have to mix. You have to have a lot of patience when making liquid soap. You don't want to rush the process. So here I'm mixing the Texapon and the SLS mixture. I'm mixing it, mixing. So after mixing to my desired consistency, now it's time for me to add in my color. Now if you want to add in your color, please do not add in your color directly into the mixture. If you do that, your liquid soap will turn out very watery, like very watery. So first of all, we will have to dissolve the liquid soap with some of the already mixed mixture. So this is me pouring in the liquid and the coloring, the color, just a little of the color. I'm using green color, so this is the color. Now I'll mix the color with some of the mixture of the liquid soap mixture already. So remember to mix it. Don't pour in your color directly into the liquid soap, else it is going to turn out very watery. So I'm using my spatula to mix in the color, mix it very well until everything is well combined. After mixing, I'll pour in the coloring into the Texapon solution. So I poured it in and then I stirred. So I poured it in and then I stirred. Make sure you stir very well so that the color will combine very well with the Texapon mixture. So now I'm also going to, this is the fragrance. Now I'm also going to mix the fragrance with some of the Texapon solution. Remember, do not pour your fragrance directly into the liquid soap too, else it will turn watery. So now I'm taking some of those mixture and then I'm going to pour in little fragrance, just little. Now you mix everything together and then pour into the Texapon mixture. So now you pour it in. Now I'm pouring it in and then I'm combining everything. So after combining, you see that it's still watery. Now this is where that second table salt comes in. Now table salt in liquid soap serves as thickener, also as preservatives. So now this is the second 500 gram of table salt. So now don't pour the table salt directly into the mixture. Make sure you dissolve the table salt before pouring it into the mixture. So I'm taking some of those already mixed Texapon mixture. I'm pouring it in this bowl. This is my mixing bowl. I'm pouring, just taking out some, just few cups. Then I'll add in the remaining 500 gram of salt. So after adding, you stir very well. Make sure you stir it very well. Make sure you stir the salt to combine very well. Make sure you stir and stir very well. After stirring it till it's well dissolved, you then pour it into the bowl, your mixture, the bowl in the mixture, the already mixed one. So you pour in the solution now to it and just see how it will thicken immediately. So now I poured it in. And I'll stir everything. Just take a look at, guys, You know, remember it was watery before. Now see how thick our liquid soap is. Can you see? Of which, if you allow it to settle till the next day, it will become more thicker, because the work of that table salt is to thicken it and then to serve as a preservative. So this is a liquid soap for washing dishes, and then you can use it as hand wash too. So this is just for dishwashing and then for hand wash. You can't use this to wash clothes, because for washing clothes there are some added chemicals that you need you need to use, of which I'll be making the video soon. So if you like this video, please like and share. Thank you for watching. Bye.